Seneca, a Roman philosopher who lived 2,000 years ago, wrote something that's still true today. He said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." 2,000 years later, you're still doing it. You're sitting at dinner. Your mother is talking to you. You're scrolling through Instagram. Your girlfriend is telling you something that matters to her. You say, "Uh-huh," without looking up from your screen. Your best friend calls because he's going through something hard. You text back, "Busy right now? Talk later." Later never comes. You tell me you don't have time for people, but you have 7 hours a day for TikTok. You have time to watch strangers live their lives, but not time to be present in your own. I'm 104 years old. I was born in 1921. I came to America when I was 8. I fought in World War II. D-Day. Battle of the Bulge. I got married when I was 51. Late, and I stayed married for 49 years. My wife died 3 months ago. Car accident. She was getting medicine for me. I had just gotten out of the hospital. She said, "Stay here, I'll go get it." She left. She never came back. And now I would give everything I have, everything I ever had, to get back the dinners where I was too tired to talk. The nights I fell asleep on the couch instead of going to bed with her. The times she wanted to tell me about her day, and I said, "Not now. I'm busy. I can't get those back." And you're doing the same thing right now. You're wasting the people who matter, while they're still here, while they're still trying. I'm going to tell you what I learned too late. People who are worth everything and are passing through your life right now, and you're too busy looking at a screen to notice. Sunday. You went to your parents' house for lunch. Your father is telling a story. You've heard it before, maybe 10 times. You're on your phone, half listening, not really. Your mother asks about your life. You give short answers. You check your notifications. An hour later, you leave. You know how many Sundays you have left with your parents? If they're 55, life expectancy is 77. That's 22 years. If you visit once a month, that's 264 lunches. Sounds like a lot. It's not. Every lunch you spend on your phone is a lunch you don't get back. And when they die, you're going to remember the Sundays. You're not going to remember what you saw on Instagram. You're going to remember that you were there, but you weren't really there. When I was 25, I didn't have a phone to distract me. Dinner was dinner. Conversation was conversation. And even then, I wasted it. I stayed quiet when I should have talked. I was tired when I should have been present. But you have the perfect excuse. The phone. And you use it every single time. Your parents are talking. You're scrolling. Your parents are aging. You're posting. And one day, you're going to want one more Sunday. One more lunch where your dad tells that same story, and you won't have it. Because you were busy. You were always busy. You're with your girlfriend. You're on the same couch. She's on her Instagram. You're on yours. You call this spending time together. It's not. It's shared loneliness. She tells you something that happened at work. You pretend you're listening, but you're thinking about replying to that message. She notices. She stops talking. You don't even realize. Relationships don't die all at once. They die slowly, in 1,000 small absences, in 1,000 ahas without eye contact, in 1,000 times you were physically there but mentally somewhere else. You know what the #1 complaint in divorces is? It's not infidelity, it's this. I felt like he was never really there. I felt like she didn't see me. 45% of marriages end in divorce, and most of them die like this. Slowly, because someone stopped showing up. I was married for 49 years. You know how many times I really looked at my wife? Not enough. But when she talked, I stopped what I was doing. I turned toward her. I looked at her. Because I didn't have a phone pulling my attention away. You have someone who wants to share their life with you. And you're more interested in the lives of strangers on the internet. You're sitting next to someone you say you love, and you're not even there. Your best friend from school texted you last month. You read it. You thought, I'll reply later. You didn't. He stopped texting. You have 847 friends on Facebook. How many would you call if you had a real problem? 3? 2? None? Your generation is the loneliest in history. 61% of you report severe loneliness. At the same time, you have 1,000 followers. You've never been more connected. And you've never been more alone. Because connection is not presence. When I was 25, I had 4 close friends. We saw each other every week. We didn't make plans. We just showed up. We sat on porches. We talked. We were there. Today, 2 of them are dead. One has Alzheimer's. One is left. And I would give anything for one more afternoon with them. You have friends who are alive, healthy, who want to spend time with you. And you're too busy, too tired, too distracted. You say, let's hang out soon. Soon never comes, and 5 years pass. You post a photo. He likes it. You call that friendship. It's not. It's acquaintances who used to be close. And when those friends disappear from your life, and they will, you'll say, we drifted apart. Like it was an accident. It wasn't. It was a choice. Your choice. Every time you said, not now. Every time you read the message and didn't reply. Every time you chose the screen over the person. The lie you believe is this: I'll have time later. After college. After I get the job. After I'm stable. You won't. Because later you'll be busier, with more excuses, more reasons why now isn't the right time. And while you wait for later, people are disappearing from your life. And you don't even notice. When's the last time you really looked at your father? Not a glance. Looked. Did you notice his hair is more gray? That he walks slower than he used to? That his hands shake a little when he holds his coffee? Your parents are getting old. While you're busy building your career, they're losing their memory. While you don't have time, they have less and less. If your parents are 60, you have about 20 Christmases left with them. 20. How many are you going to spend half present, half absent? Half there, half on your phone? My father died when I was 30. I was too busy the last 5 years of his life. I visited rarely. I called less. When he died, I realized something. I wasted his last years. I had them, and I threw them away because I thought I had time. You think you have time. Your parents don't. You had a best friend in school. You talked every day. You knew everything about each other. Today, when's the last time you really talked? Not texted. Talked. Friendships don't die from fights. They die from distance. Not geographic distance. Distance of presence. You live in the same city. You haven't seen each other in months. I'm too busy. I'm too tired. I have to work. Let's plan something soon. Soon never comes. And suddenly, 5 years have passed. You post a picture. He likes it. You call that friendship. It's not. It's people who used to be close and now are strangers with shared history. Pepe, my friend from the war. He played the accordion. I had 6 months with him. 6. And I remember every conversation. You have friends available right now. And you don't call. When those friends disappear from your life, and they will, you're going to say, we grew apart, like it was nobody's fault. It was. It was yours. Every time you didn't reply. Every time you canceled. Every time you chose comfortable over connection. You've been dating for 2 years. She wants to get married. You want to wait until you're stable. When I'm making more money. When I have a house. When? Always when. Or you're married. You have small kids. You work 60 hours a week to give them a better future. But you don't eat dinner with them. You don't play. You're not there. You're building a future and losing the present. Your kids won't remember the big house. They'll remember if you were there or not. There's a study of men on their deathbeds. Top 5 regrets. Number 1, I worked too much. Number 3, I didn't express my feelings. Not one said, I wish I'd spent more time at the office. I was married for 49 years. You know what I remember most? Not the trips, not the gifts, the mornings, when we drank coffee together, when we just were. And you know what I regret most? The times she wanted to talk and I was too tired. Tomorrow we'll talk. How many tomorrows did I waste? You're sacrificing presents for future. And when the future comes, the people will already be gone. Tell me something. What are you building? Don't tell me about goals, about your career, about numbers. What are you building that lasts? You have 5,000 followers. So what? When you die, who's going to cry? The followers or the 3 people you ignored this week? You post a photo, 300 likes. That gives you dopamine, validation, a feeling of importance. And meanwhile, your grandmother called 3 times this week. You didn't answer. Likes disappear. People disappear too. But only one of them matters. Purpose isn't being famous, or rich, or successful. Purpose is being present in the lives of people who matter. It's your mother knowing she can call you. It's your child knowing you're there. It's your friend knowing that if he needs you, you show up. Culture says build your brand, your empire, your name. I'm telling you, build relationships. Because brands fade, empires fall, names are forgotten, but love lasts. When you die, and you will die, who's going to be at your funeral? Your Instagram followers? Your coworkers you impressed? Or the people you actually loved? What will they write about you? Had 10,000 followers, worked 70 hours a week, never missed a deadline, or was always there, really listened, made people feel seen. When my wife died, the church was full, not because she was famous, because she was present. She knew everyone's name. She asked about their lives. She remembered. There were people she met once who drove from another city because she made that much of an impact. Meanwhile, you know 1,000 people online. And when you die, 50 will show up. Because knowing is not being present. The only legacy that lasts is the love you left in real people. Not followers, not likes, people. Here's what you do. Today, in the next 24 hours, call someone you love. Don't text. Call. And ask, how are you really? Silence your phone during dinner. The entire dinner. Look in the eyes of whoever is talking to you. Really look. This week, schedule lunch with the friend you've been too busy for. Write a letter, not a text, a letter, to your parents telling them what they mean to you. Visit someone. Don't warn them. Just show up, like people used to. This month, delete one social media app. Anyone. Test living without it. Reserve one entire day without your phone. Entire. And spend it with someone who matters. Call that friend you lost touch with. You didn't lose touch. You abandoned them. Win them back. This year, identify the 5 most important people in your life. Ask them, am I present enough in your life? Listen to the answer. Don't defend yourself. Change. If the people you love died tomorrow, would you have regrets? If yes, stop waiting. There's no, I'll do it later. Because later is an illusion. There's now, or there's nothing. Seneca was right. Life is not short. You waste it. I wasted it. I had 49 years. Could have been 60 if I'd valued every day. You waste dinners scrolling. You waste conversations thinking about other things. You waste friendships because I'll reply later. You waste parents because I'll always have time. You won't. When I die, and it will be soon, I'm going to die with regrets. But not as many as you're going to have. Because I at least didn't have a phone distracting me. You have no excuse. Today, when you get home, are you going to open Instagram? Or are you going to call someone who matters? Tomorrow morning, are you going to wake up checking notifications, or are you going to text someone you love? That's the choice. Every single day. Futility or purpose? Screens or people? People disappear. Time runs out. Clocks don't stop. And when you're my age, if you make it to my age, you're going to look back, and you're going to see what I see. A life full of people you loved but weren't present for. Don't be me. There's still time. For now.